Okay, folks, I apologize for that. I I sat here for about 6 minutes talking to myself, and I promise you it was a great talk. I have no way of proving it, but I am convinced that it was a very good talk. Gosh, I wish I had recorded it. Anyhow, sometimes when I come on and I had 10 minutes before, a half an hour before, I had so much I wanted to talk about. And I get on here, and as soon as the channel is live, I'm like, um, uh, 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 um, uh, uh, um, uh, I wanted, uh, um, okay, but I really do have some good stuff that I want to talk about. Uh, I don't know how much I sound like a broken record by now, but I believe that we are in need of better lives, all of us, as the general public, and we have been for a long time. You know, our parents, our uncles, our grandparents, all of them, I believe they felt, they knew. Oh, hi, Pedro. Thank you for joining me. They knew that something is out of whack, but they likely just couldn't put their finger on it. Maybe they figured they just weren't, uh, true enough to the church, or why is it that we just can't seem to do the things we want to do? And these things are easily passed off as, well, you can't always have your way, or you if you spend too much money today, well, then that'll be the result will be that you won't have any tomorrow, and whatever, right? Well, those things are actually not true. That is not the case. uh, we each come into this world with a full, complete system of intelligence. If we would put that system of intelligence to use, there is no way, there's zero chance that any bankster, any cartel, anyone would pull off to lead us to believe in lack and limitation and any of those kind of things, pulling off all the things that they have in the name of doing good for us, or in the name of for our own good, and in the meantime having actually fully planned to destroy us. There is no way that would be possible if we would use the consciousness that we have. Or maybe let me rephrase that. If we would use the intelligence that we have, the consciousness that we have, that part is really up to us how much we use it. Because we don't have more than we use. Our consciousness can only be as high as what we are in touch or in tune with our intelligence. Our intelligence is absolutely enormous. It's phenomenal. It is. You know, it's really out of this world. And that is what the price of TBC is based on. It's based on each individual as a person. And when we consider the intelligence that we have, it's absolutely phenomenal. We are amazing beings. And the thing that drags us down way too often is that if we don't fully understand somebody else's thinking, then we right away have the idea that he's cuckoo, or he's, you know, he's, or he doesn't have it together, or whatever, right? We're way too quick to judge. And that's one of the things that has been happening with John Searle. In the 50s, he invented an energy generator that could generate free energy. Folks, we wouldn't be polluting the planet if we used that. We wouldn't be filling in fuel in our cars if we would use energy like that. And we wouldn't pay any electricity bills if we would use energy like that. We wouldn't pay any heating bills if we'd use energy like that. But now, finally, after it having been suppressed for, man, how many years is that? 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Man, that's at least 50 years that technology has been kept undercover, out of reach of the general public. There were what, a total of 3 units made, and those had been used for who knows how long, but more were never made because the technology was suppressed. It was hidden. You know, with the leading us to believe that the conventional way of generating power was the only possible way, burning fuel to generate power. Why am I talking about all this? We're talking about TBC, aren't we? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, this project that is now just in the beginning stages of being uh, of being nah being fabricated, if you will, or created anyways. Well, it's I was watching some interviews about to see how far it is and so on, and it has everything has been tested. The theory, the like that John Searle had, because there aren't any of those units available nowadays, so they had to really go by the information. I don't mean buying the information. I mean using the information to construct a new unit. Okay, and they have done all the materials, tested everything, and everything works. It all proves to be true. Okay, now it's a matter of beginning mass production. This takes very much money. Uh, Now let me define that phrase, very much money. Very much money means it takes just a little bit of TBC. When because they're talking, it takes almost $1 billion. Folks, in the TBC world, $1 billion ain't a lot of money. Or is it? Please type yes if you agree with me. Actually, why not share the screen? Or not share, I didn't mean share the screen. I mean, why don't I let you in on. Okay, so if you would like to, you can jump on board, okay? Yeah. So as I was saying, they're saying that it takes very much money. They need almost $1 billion. And in the fiat world, that is, that is almost impossible to come by. But when we're thinking about in the TBC world, it's not that hard. But here's what I'd like for us to think about a little bit for the next couple of minutes at least. The effect that free energy would have for the average person. I mean, look at the what we have now. Oh yeah, we do have power, sure. We're paying a bill every month. Uh, we have smart meters on that are being read from who knows where, from the head offices or whatever. Those smart meters, they generate uh, radiation. Okay, there we go. They generate radiation, which is dangerous to our health. People get cancer from it. And our health is the one most precious thing that we have. Uh, to me, that's the highest, that's the most precious thing I have is my health. Um, but it's at stake by using the power from the grid. It's at stake just by that. Not only that, if you go to the website called stopthecrime.net and educate yourself on what else those smart meters do, because literally those smart meters, they have been installed so that they can burn any house at any time they want. Yes, folks, there is a bomb in the smart meter. That's what we have allowed the Rothschild banking cartel to do to us. Okay? So that's the system we have now. But with this new free energy, let me tell you a couple of things about it. That energy, if you're in the environment of that energy, you only age half as fast. You only weigh half as much. The energy is completely in harmony with nature. It doesn't kill any bees. It doesn't kill any birds. It doesn't cause any radiation. It is a completely healthy environment. Let me also put it this way. Not only is it completely healthy, it is so clean that when the unit runs, it doesn't even accumulate dust inside. It is so clean that when the unit runs, it doesn't even accumulate dust inside. Clean. It is so clean that Hey, would you please mute yourself? Mute your channel.
There we go. How about that?
Okay. Like, you don't have to mute yourself on the live. Just mute yourself on your YouTube channel. Like you're muted. Just mute your YouTube channel. Okay.
Yeah, I did already.
Okay. Very good. All right. Yeah, there you are. Now it's nice and clear.
Okay.
So those are just a few factors about how good that free energy is. So to me, those factors are of much higher value than the fact that it's free. But now that is another huge factor, the fact that it is free. I mean, if you have like if you have 50 TBC, you might say, well, that bill is never matters any. That's very true. But at the same time, when we look at the world's population and we see how this technology has been hid from us, how many people are suffering, and it's going to take a while before we are going to reach all of those very poor people with TBC. Even if we did reach them now, you know with me that the system we live in, they have the brakes on. The brakes are on. We have to push against those brakes to implement TBC. Does that make sense to you?
Sure. It all makes sense. Anything with TBC makes sense.
I didn't know I was that good.
Oh, think about it.
Yeah.
Think about what we will be able to do after, I mean, already what we are already able to do.
Yeah, that's right.
And
actually,
after the ultimate prize.
Yeah. I was just going to say, funny I should say that after I just said how incredibly intelligent we are, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, then anything, well, it's intelligent people that are building this TBC, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now, I have taken on a bit of a project, Pedro. I think you and I are in on that together, right? We want to begin a crowdfunding. We are going to include TBC in with it, right?
Yeah.
To do some crowdfunding to help build these generator energy units. They're hardly generators because they are well, actually you could say they are, but they are a
they generate power, right?
Yeah, they're a 0-point energy unit. That's basically what they are. The power, all they do is they don't actually generate the power. What they do is they capture the power that's already there. Okay.
Yeah.
Because when those units, they actually they're exact opposite from the way electricity is normally generated. Because when you aren't using any power, they get warm. They get quite warm. But when you start using it, then they cool down. So that because that's natural for that energy to be used, right? So if you haven't if you don't know anything about these units and you want to know more about it, you can visit myfree.energy. Okay, and that's the website I created for that, so that we can begin to help with crowdfunding for this project. It's a massive project, because obviously nobody in the world has these units, and quite frankly, everybody needs one. So so the project is absolutely huge, and with TBC involved, the way I see it, it is going to be a huge combination for a help for both, for the energy and for TBC, because many people who do not look at TBC as something of much value, they can do some free, like they can do a donation of TBC towards this, just a small donation of TBC, which they can get for free by getting their wallet and paying the $10. So I mean, of course, that's not free anymore when it's $10, but you know what I mean, right? It's to share $50, to donate $50 to the project of TBC. Well, it would only cost them $10 to do that, or $100, and stuff like that. And then we're also going to, people who donate, say $200, they will get, we will send them $100 worth of TBC for the 200 for you know, the 200 donation. It's like us donating 50%, covering 50% of their donation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it does. John, I have to go on to my own broadcast.
Oh, it's that long already?
Yeah, wow. You're 1 minute away, and I have 1 minute to get in.
Oh, okay.
You want to come on mine and talk more, if you like?
Okay, sure. All right. I don't have the link in the description here yet, but I will put it in afterwards. So it's probably not going to be until after your broadcast is over. All right, then. We'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for joining me. I hope I have shared something new with you, and something that that you are excited about. Thank you so much again. Peace.